So you tuned in to Hot1041STL.com. You know, I'm trying to help you meet the playlist. Today I have VladHQ in the studio with me. What's up, Vlad?
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Alright, so you know, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help the city meet you, and you meet the city.
Mm-hmm.
So who exactly is VladHQ?
VladHQ, I like to think of myself as an entertainer. I do rap. I'm also a producer. You know, I do a lot of different things, you know, in the music and kind of outside of music. I'm not stuck to one particular thing, but, you know, my Facebook bio says I'm a St. Louis rapper, so.
So, how did you find out, you know, like, I think music might be my thing? Like, what was that one thing you was like, yeah, that's it?
I think, I mean, I've always kind of like, you know, to listen to music and stuff. And, like, I first started making beats, so, like, I just like making dope beats at first and, you know, messing around with the sounds in FL Studio or whatever. But it kind of grew into more, like, recording myself and doing vocals and stuff. And I guess I decided to drop a song, you know, and it kind of, like, it got a lot of, like, controversial feedback, you know, in my high school at first. You know, a lot of people hated on me, but a lot of people liked it at the same time, you know. So it kind of pushed me to, you know, explore and kind of, you know, go farther a little bit. So.
All right, what high school you go to?
I went to Pattonville High School.
Alright, so I researched Vlad before you walked in the building. I know you had some run-ins and you say you're trying to clean that up. Let's talk about the new wave music group. What you doing with them?
So, I mean, we have a little kind of collaborative group going on in St. Louis called New Wave Music Group. You know, I have a manager, Greg Bertles, and we're kind of, you know, trying to collaborate together, you know, make some moves together, because you got to work together, you know, to get things accomplished, you know. There's a lot of hate in St. Louis, so we're trying to kind of stick together and, you know, promote each other, push each other farther, do shows together. So that's what I've been kind of focused on with them. I'm not really, like, officially signed to them or anything just yet, but, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. So,
okay.
You know, I'm open to that.
So you open the signing.
Open to, like, deals, you know, I'm open to doing business if it makes sense for me.
How did it feel as the bad boy of St. Louis rap to get all them views? Like, people really paying attention to this.
I mean, honestly, like, no cap, I think I'm the hardest white boy in St. Louis. Like, that's just how it is. Like, you know, I don't know any other white boy that, you know, gets numbers that I do. I don't know any other white boy that, you know, makes hard-ass music like me, you know. And, like, I collaborate with a lot of people in St. Louis. I like a lot of, you know, local artists that I work with and, you know, hope to work with in the future. You know, like LA Foes, like, he just got a deal with you guys in, you know, Hot 104.1. I had a feature with him, you know, AMRD Huncho. You know, so I'm trying to, you know, kind of collaborate with other people in St. Louis and kind of grow our music scene as a whole.
Okay, and who else in St. Louis you trying to collab with? You said AMR.
Well, I actually blew up off of, I kind of like to think that I blew off of Sexy Red, the little music video with 1,000 jugs. That got me on World Star, but honestly, like, can I curse on here?
Yeah, you good. It's online.
Yeah, like, she fucked me over. Sexy Red, like, fucked me over, you know what I mean? She was fucking with me at first. She had no clout whenever, you know, I started kind of, like, you know, hanging out with her and trying to do business with her, but then, like, you know, I helped her with this video, and suddenly it took off. It, you know, it got on World Star, Say Cheese, in a matter of, like, a week. So, like, it blew up almost. And after that, she turned fake. She stopped fucking with me. You know, she said she was going to do a song with me, features, more videos and shit. She stopped fucking with me, and, you know, now she's making twerking music and shit, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I gotten taken advantage of a little bit in a way, because I never got no credit. You know what I mean, for that. But...
So it makes you move different around artists now?
Yeah, it kind of, like, makes me, you know, it got to be beneficial for me to work with you. But, you know, I work with a lot of people, like AMRD Huncho. I've been working with him for a long time. So, you know, I built that relationship, and I know he's not going to fuck me over like some of these other, you know, whoever.
Okay.
You know, St. Louis is a very hateful city, unfortunately. And, like, you got to watch your back.
All right. So one of my last questions, and it's crazy you touched on this, one of my last questions was based off of Say Cheese, article I read. He said St. Louis is one of the hardest cities to come out of as an artist, and you kind of touched on that right now. So just let me know a little bit more about why you think that is.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's just such a hateful city. I can't really speak for any other city, because I don't really. I mean, I move around here and there, but, like, I go to LA and stuff. But St. Louis is just such a hateful city. Everybody likes to just hate on each other and feed off the negativity and stuff, like, and I don't know, there's just so much negativity down here, and it's just how it is. Like, nobody's trying to collaborate. Everybody's just trying to, like, work, you know what I mean, on themselves and not really together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how do you think we can change that as a city?
I think we just need to, like, push, you know, growing relationships and collaborations. You know, there's a lot of collaborations going on right now, but just, you know, keep collaborating. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, if an artist reaches out, they don't want to reach out because, you know, they're going to be like, oh, you know, I want to text you for a feature or something. You know what I mean? It's just everybody kind of got to work together to, you know, push themselves. I feel like if I started working with Sexy Red whenever that video blew off, you know, like we had so much opportunity at the time to keep on going, you know, with the momentum. You know, we could have taken it as far as it could have went at the time, but you know, she just didn't want to collaborate, you know, farther. I don't know why.
Okay. And so you said, you know, just growing your reach. Who outside the city are you trying to collab with?
Honestly, I'm doing a little bit of traveling here and there. It's a little bit hard, but I'm traveling to like Colorado and I just been to Los Angeles, so I wanted to record a song there, but I didn't have the time. But I'm actually going back to LA, so I definitely want to start moving, you know, around a little bit outside of St. Louis. I really fuck with St. Louis though. Like, I love it. Like, I consider it's my city, and I think if we all work together, you know, like, we're already getting noticed on Say Cheese. We're already getting noticed, you know, some exposure on these platforms. So if we just keep pushing and keep going, like, we could blow up, like, as a you know, St. Louis music scene as a whole. So that's just my opinion.
And who's your dream collab?
He's dead, but XXXTentacion.
Okay. Why Triple X?
Huh?
Why X?
He's just very controversial, but like at the end of the day, he had a good heart, and people kind of misunderstood them. You know, he was doing a lot of things outside of social media, you know, to like, you know, help the community and stuff, and people just didn't like. People still wanted to hate on him because, you know, there was allegations of some kind, you know what I mean, or whatever going on at the time. So, you know, some people don't know the whole side of the story. They just judge person for, you know, whatever the media portrays them to be.
All right. So if, you know, the X's family let you get one song they let you, hey, you can remix this song, we're gonna let you go ahead and have it. What song would it be? Which song would you ask for?
I did a remix a while on a song, one of his songs a long time ago. Now probably I think 1 minute, the 1 minute song with Kanye West and him.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess it would be Kanye West too there in the picture.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so you like Kanye West?
Yeah, that collab was pretty cool. It was a mix of like different, you know, styles together into one song. It was a pretty cool song. Yeah.
All right, so, you know, Kanye West definitely turned over a new leaf. He got these Sunday services.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you never seen them before?
Yeah, he's got them now.
Yeah, they lit. You know, you ever trying to cross over to like another genre, like you like, I take over rap, I'm getting ready to go somewhere else.
Yeah, and like I've been kind of doing that a little bit. Like I have a song One Chance, which is more like a romantic song. You know what I mean? Just like something just chill, just to vibe to. You know what I mean? Not like trap song by any means, but like I definitely don't want to be like you know, stuck to trap music. You know what I mean? I want to do other things. You know, I want to make positive music. You know. One of my next songs that I want to make is like for my mom, just, you know, devoted to my mom, just because like I want to make my mama proud. You know, at the end of the day, like that's one thing I want to do is just make my mama proud for real.
All right, does your mom like your music?
She likes my music, but she doesn't support what I'm doing. What I did, I mean, some of the stuff that I've been doing, she doesn't like. She likes my music, and but not the stuff that I'm doing. I guess to like promote myself in a way.
Yeah, the negativity she doesn't like. I got you.
Yeah.
So let's see. If one artist came to St. Louis and they was like, man, Vlad, I need you to open up. No questions asked. I just need you to open up. Who are you saying yes to without a doubt? I'm there. I'm opening up for you.
I don't know. I've always liked Smoke Perp. He was like one of my first like artists that I really like, along with Lil Pump, but not Lil Pump so much. Just Smoke Perp. I don't know. I love his songs. Like they're just the 808s hit so hard, man. I don't know. I just love his music, but I don't know if he really does shows. I don't know if he's gonna come to St. Louis, but if he did, you know, I would definitely love to be on that show. You know, if he actually did, I'll try to pull some strings and get on that show. You know, if possible, because that'd be dope. Like he's my dream artist almost to work with.
So Smoke Perp. Hey, we gotta put that out there. Like, hey, come get me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what city outside of St. Louis shows Vlad a lot of love?
Well, I actually got like kind of a fan base in my original home country, Ukraine.
Okay.
Like, it's not, like, it's scattered all over the place. I don't know where it is in particular area, but, like, if you go on my YouTube, like, you're gonna see, like, half the comments are Russian. And, like, they get a lot of engagement, you know, they get a lot of comments underneath them, replies, you know what I mean? So people are, like, kind of like, you know, the Luzandis and the stuff, they were all tuned into it, you know what I mean? The whole, because, you know, because I'm Russian. I'm Russian, Ukrainian, so I guess they, you know, they support my spirit.
And you got a couple Russian hockey players that like your music. Like you got Vlad, what is it? Tarasenko's Russian.
Yeah.
I think there's somebody else here that's Russian. They ever tell you like, man, I like your music?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a big hockey fan.
Really?
Not really. You know, it's true.
You know, there's a couple rappers that own stake in sports teams. I think Nelly is Bobcats. Usher has stake in the Cavs. Is there any, you know, you make it big enough, you put in a stake in a sports team?
If it makes sense for me at the time, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's so early, like, you know, I'm still, like, trying to make moves right now to, you know, get there in the future. You know, I don't know what the future holds. I wonder what the future holds. You know, I've had a lot of ups and downs, so I don't know what's going to happen, but, you know, maybe, like, I don't know.
You got a soccer shirt on. You went to the game?
This is actually a Gosha Rubchinsky shirt.
Okay.
It's like, I guess it's a soccer shirt. I like soccer. I play FIFA a lot on PC.
Alright, so you said you've been on Say Cheese before?
Yeah, I've been on Say Cheese at least 2 times that I know of. Well, the first time was with the Sexy Red video, but I didn't really get, like, I didn't get tagged in or anything. But I was, like, the main topic. Like, I feel like I was the reason I made the video. Like, her, you know, skipping around with me and her waving my gun and shit, you know.
Okay.
But anyways, what was the question?
What was the second? How did it feel to be on Say Cheese?
Oh, yeah, honestly, great. Like, it was a lot of hate. A lot of negativity, of course. You know, a lot of people didn't really accept me because I'm, like, this white rapper trying to be somebody. But honestly, I don't mind the hate. You know, it doesn't really affect me that much. I liked it. You know, it was one of my goals to always get on Say Cheese, and, you know, it happened because of New Way Music Group. You know, my manager and everybody kind of pulled some string together, and, you know, it just happened, so.
Hip-hop is not open sometimes to, you know, rappers of different nationalities.
Yeah.
They make it very difficult for rappers of nationalities. How does it feel navigating a world where you just feel like, man, I'm just trying to be my authentic self?
I'm just going to keep trying, and, you know, as long as I keep trying, I hope, you know, I wonder if I'm going to get a break sometime, you know, and you know, it works out. But I'm going to just keep trying. You know, right now it's kind of controversial, so it's like it brings in a lot of hate, but at the same time, like, you know, if you don't get hated on, you know, hate is a big indicator that, you know, you're going somewhere. So I don't know, you know, I don't mind it. You know, if people want to hate on me, it's fine, you know.
And have you had a random artist reach out and be like, man, I like your music. Like, I rock with you. I'll do a collab with you.
Yeah, I've had some, like out of state. Yeah, I mean, like Trey Davidson. Actually, he's from St. Louis. I don't know if you know him, but he's a homie of mine. I actually linked up with him back in Atlanta, and we did like some videos there. I want to do a song with him. I just haven't had a chance to do that, but I fuck with his music hard. But yeah, I mean, there's other people, but I mean, there's a lot. He's just the first one that comes across. Yeah.
That's what's up. And so. I've been asking a lot of rappers, how do they plan on giving back to St. Louis? Even though you're not from St. Louis, and you can even say from Ukraine, how you plan on giving back to, you know, your community back in Ukraine, how you give back to all the kids back here in the city.
Well, right now, like, honestly, I'm trying to, like, just collaborate with the artists here in St. Louis, and, like, I'm trying to make some money with it, but at the same time, I'm trying to push their careers a little bit farther, you know, help out their engagement and stuff. So I'm trying to help grow other artists, you know, potentially. I don't know how far this, you know, label thing is going to go, you know, maybe we'll start recruiting other artists, you know, collaborating, growing, you know. But outside of music, you know, I do positive things, you know. I don't necessarily like to put it on, you know, social media all the time, but, like, I've done food drives to like homeless shelters, you know, in the past. Like I've donated a lot of clothes to the, you know, homeless shelters and like did a little drive. So like I do positive things here and there, you know, not necessarily for the clout or anything, but you know, because I want to give back, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then have you been back home to, you know, do some work back home?
Where?
In Ukraine.
I don't really consider it my home.
Okay.
And I don't really want to go back because if I go back, I'll actually be like drafted in the army. Yeah, because there's a war going on right now. So, yeah, I'm not trying to go back.
No, you trying to stay over
I'm
this
trying to
side.
stay over here in America, man.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's screwed up. It's a lot of people don't know this, but, like, there's a lot of shit going on back in my home country. A lot of people think I'm, like, I come from this family, silver spoon, you know, I get shit handed to me. I worked, everything that I got that when I was, like, 16 and 17. I've got to where I am today all by my own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously with support of other people, but, like, my parents weren't one of them. You know, I grew up without a dad. My mom wasn't, you know, biggest supporter. My stepdad was a big asshole. You know, he didn't like me at all. So, you know, I didn't get a lot of support from my family, you know, so I just kind of had to grind on my own and get to where I am. So I'm going to just keep grinding, you know. Hopefully it works out at the end. I don't know. Yeah.
Look out for Vlad. Look out for his new music. You got any music on the way?
Yeah, I got a song for my mom. You know, I'm trying to make my mom proud, so I got a song for her. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but I'm trying to make it good, and I'm trying to make it, you know, meaningful. So, that's gonna be my next drop.
All right, and then let the people know where they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me honestly anywhere. VladHQ with no space. Facebook, Instagram. I'm trying to get a little more active on YouTube. I haven't really been doing any videos, but I want to definitely grow my channel. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe cooking videos or something. I don't know.
Podcast.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but something. I definitely want to grow my channel. But yeah, VladHQ anywhere.
All right. Thank you, Vlad.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.